You guys see that little guy right there dragging below? It's supposed to look like that guy. The struggle is real and farming ain't easy. Watch this video. I have no idea what we're about to do. Well, you guys ever wonder why we run a no-till drill? Or better off, why we call this channel Farming Ain't Easy? Because things like that happen. Farming ain't easy. Every day's crazy. This isn't the video we thought we were going to make today, but you're going to want to watch this. We're sending it anyway. This is hashtag disappointing, but I'm going to clear the air first. We still love our no-till drill. No matter what color of equipment you have, there's a chance something's going to break. If something broke, we're just going to deal with it. We're going to move on. Am I disappointed? Yes. It's going to happen. That's farming. That's why this channel's called Farming Ain't Easy. If it was easy and you made boatloads of money, everybody would do it. Maybe that's why farmers only make up a little sliver of the world. Anyways, this rain was not in the forecast. Today was supposed to be 26 degrees and sunny, and well, speaking of jobs that aren't easy, the weatherman, the guy that can be wrong 100% of the time and not get fired. Maybe I should quit farming and go be a weatherman. I could make stuff up and... No, I don't think I could sleep at night if I lied every day. No, I can't be a weatherman. Uh-oh, there's drops on the windshield and I got 6 acres left. Oh, and I have fields that I need to be at today. We do a lot of custom work here on Farming Ain't Easy, and there's people waiting for us. This year, those rain clouds you see in the background and the windstorms we've been having have been wreaking havoc on us as far as getting big days done. We've had a couple close calls on it getting some record breaker days, but it's a struggle. Farming ain't easy, and that ain't supposed to be able to do that. I guess on this episode of Farming Ain't Easy, we're gonna talk about why farming ain't easy. I actually have no idea what we're gonna talk about. We had big ambitious plans today, and then this happened. And it's raining. It was supposed to be 26 degrees and sunny, and it's raining. So this is supposed to be in here, that in there, that rod in that hole, but it ain't. We should go for lunch and just reassess what today is gonna look like. I should drive this to town and go through a drive-thru. Whoa. Hashtag frustrating. But that's manufacturing. That isn't
a horse problem. That's just luck of the draw. It doesn't matter what color of piece of equipment you own, there's a chance something's gonna break. So that chance just happened to be today, which is really gonna hijack this video. So you guys are along for the ride, because I don't know where this one's gonna go now. You might see what happens when a farmer can't be in the field planting his seeds, and well, maybe he goes to the bar. Maybe he goes for a nap. It's been a month. Maybe he goes and stands in the trees and has a little cry. That could happen too. Or maybe I go to a machine shop and get that thing fixed and get back in the field. It pulled the bottom 2 threads right off the rod. So those threads are buggered, but other than those last 2 threads, nothing looks broken here. I'm glad I got the truck here. I'm gonna take this apart. Maybe we can get up and running today and get back to our scheduled programming. Farming ain't easy, and that cotter pin didn't come out that easy, but nevertheless, there actually might be some hope here. We're gonna touch up those threads on that ram. It may have just stretched and broke off some threads. So I'll phone the dealer and find out what the total length needs to be from clevis to clevis end. Maybe we can just fix those threads, thread it back together, and get us up and running. In theory, the rod end of that cylinder should probably be replaced, but farming's farming, it needs to be done right now. So I think we can fix that. Maybe we can get back up and running today and actually shoot the video we had planned for you. So let's cross our fingers. We are driving to Calgary because Farming Ain't Easy doesn't own a metric tap that big. So we're driving to Calgary, buying a tap. We're gonna clean up those threads, put this thing back together, and we are gonna make a video for you guys today with a better view of than this. We can do better than this. You guys just need to hang on a second. So we went to Calgary to try and find a tap, a metric tap that size. No luck. So now I'm using a thread file, trying to find out the proper gauge here, and we are going to try and just repair these threads. Not sure the thread file is actually fixing one of those threads that's quite damaged, so hopefully that will. Hard because we're fixing threads that are still intact, and then there's threads that are missing because they've actually broken off now. So it goes from having threads to no threads. So I can't really blame it for wanting to get cross-threaded. She's a little bit better than amateur hour, but far from showroom ready. Handful of tools, maybe gonna work. Let's drive back to the field and test her out. Moment of truth. Threads must be stretched. It looks like it's threading on square, so that shouldn't be our problem, but it comes to a stop. How about that nap? So we were planning on shooting a video at our next field. Quite a nice picturesque field, and we were gonna kind of talk about why we like our no-till disc drills, our single disc drills. Probably one of the biggest reasons we're such big fans of these style drills is what I'm doing right now. We just finished an intercropping job where we were seeding barley at 2 inches in one furrow at 100 pounds per acre. And we were seeding in some annual ryegrass in the other furrow. So 6.5-inch spacing drill had 13-inch barley centers and 13-inch annual ryegrass centers. So we were seeding 2 crops at the same time. Our no-till drill, especially the Horsch Avatar, which we know and love, lets us do that. So we were seeding multiple products at the same time. So everyone may say, well, that's pretty simple, David. A lot of drills may be able to do that. Yes, but I'm gonna change the depth. I've got some settings to change on the monitor, and we're gonna go seed a hayfield today. So we are gonna no-till into stubble. The ability for us to go from seeding a cereal crop, which this job was even more unique being intercropping, And now we're going to seed a hayfield. And after we seed that hayfield, I'm going back home and I'm gonna seed cereals into one of our no-till crop rotations. So we have a field that's gonna be, we're gonna no-till some oats and sorghum into sod. So we're going into non-prepared dirt. So in the span of 36 to 48 hours, we're covering all these bases, and it's just a few adjustments, and our no-till drills that we know and love go from one field to the next, to the next, to the next. What I'm trying to say is we can send our no-till drill into anything and any conditions. So that's why we love them. We have a little bit of a last chance effort here. I'm wondering if I grind off some of the threads on the end of the broad end of the cylinder and just taper it a little bit, because these threads are a little bit buggered. Maybe, just maybe, the threads will let it climb on. I don't know. Might be able to go seeding today. A little update. We have hope. We're back together. The threads are not in great shape, but it's gonna hold. We'll be seeding today. Stay tuned. Well guys, great news. We are back up and running. As you see, we're in a different field now. So we got back up and running, drove to the next field, and we're just gonna quickly get calibrated and back to the main purpose of this video.
We are back in business. Worked late last night, got this field almost done that we moved over to, and things are going really well. However, huge, I don't know, disclaimer, whatever you want to call this. The reason our YouTube channel and social medias are called Farming Ain't Easy, it's because it ain't. Little things like that hydraulic cylinder, those things happen. And that has zero relation to brand, dealerships. There's humans involved in all of this stuff that we do in the world, not only just agriculture, and things unfortunately can happen. Are they frustrating when they happen? Absolutely. But can we expect for them to never happen? No. So things like that are gonna happen. Our dealership for this drill is Alberta Ag. They were gonna send a tech out immediately to help us diagnose and figure out what was going on. And we knew what was going on. Those threads got pulled off, so we fixed them. Yeah, it took a few hours. We said no thanks. There's no point sending a tech out. What am I supposed to do? Stand and watch a tech work when I could be fixing it myself? So, there's no point. Farming ain't easy. So in no way are we saying things happen with one brand versus another brand. They happen with all brands. There's humans involved in everything that we do. And, well, stuff happens. So anyways, we're just happy we're back up and running. So I guess this video turned into a little bit about why our social medias are called Farming Ain't Easy. This is why. So on that note, huge thank you to all the people that support us. Kyle, Stu, my dad, my mom, my parents, my wife, my daughter, our dealers, Noble Equipment, Alberta Ag, JCB, Krone, all these different brands. Thank you, and we're not going to hold stuff like this against any of you. Stuff happens, and we're just going to keep a smile on our face, and thank you for the support. Alberta Ag, thank you for wanting to send somebody out and expediting the replacement Clevisode. In the meantime, we're up and running, and that's all that matters. So thanks guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed some of this misery here that we experience while taking part in agriculture, the industry that we love. So thanks for watching, guys.